Hi, kitty. What you doing? Oh, getting in the way. Yeah, I see. Well, hello, people of the internet. It is I, Wolf Paws, and today my cat is laying on my sketchbook, and I don't have the heart to move him. Do you ever get that way? Oh, when'd you get off? There we go. Okay, so today I'm doing my second sketchbook tour. I finished this yesterday, but I didn't do the tour immediately because it was rather late at night. Hold on. That's better. Okay. So, pretty self-explanatory. I'll just walk you through, and then I have several sketchbooks, so I'm gonna put a little poll as to which one I should use at the end, so please watch all the way through. Alright, let's get started. Here's the cover. Not much to it. You can't see it very well, I bet, but meh. Alright, the first drawing of my fursona, and also something I wanted to talk about. My fursona has changed a little bit, as you'll see later in the sketchbook. Alright, continuing. Here is my profile picture, which I drew February 12th. Here's a picture of Glaceon. Yep, not much to that one. Here is my ship art of Lisa and Doug, two furry OCs that are super cute together. I originally made them for Valentine's Day. As you can see, it says February 14th right there. Here's a cat that I'm not especially proud of. Stupid pages won't turn. Here is a comic thing. Posture, there's no in between. Sadness. Here's my first drawing of Bivy, who is a Reaper. A Reaper's job is basically to kill people, look through their memories, and see if they get to go to heaven or hell. So, yeah. And her motto is, well, her greeting, I guess, is, "Hi, I'm Bivy, the cutest Reaper in hell." She doesn't speak English, though. Here is a cave girl and fan art for LPS Allison TV, which she changed her personas, or not her persona, her mascot. And I can never get the colors right on these things. Here's just another character I made, and his name is Ryzen. Here's a ballpoint pen drawing that failed. Here is something I drew in science, and it was for a science fair, and it was affirmations and constructive criticism on the back, but I drew on it instead. And then here's a little bit of a watercolor thing I tried to do. One moment. This is how it turned out, in case you were wondering. This is a sketch of wolves that I never finished, but they're fighting. Yep. Here's this demon person. I don't know. I'm bad at explaining things. Here's a caricature. Comment if you know what that's from. And it's of my brother. Nah, you can't see that at all. Get back in there. Here is a character from my comic that I drew with crayons. I was looking for a challenge, so I used some Crayola crayons I've had since I was 5 to make art, and I'm pretty proud because it actually has, like, value and such. Here's this thing, which I don't even know. This was an entering for an art contest, although the winners haven't been announced yet. It's on LPS Amino. Here's a fox that I did with school supplies. You will see a lot in my sketchbook I do school supplies only challenges, because most of the time I'm at school and I'm bored. And that's why I started carrying around a pencil case full of art supplies. Here is something I was going to make for a comic, but then that idea went ship a sail. This was testing my Jelly Roll pen, which, by the way, every artist needs one of these. They're awesome. No matter what kind of art you do, seriously though. It basically just makes the white marks and shiny bits, and it's really cool. Here's something I did for social studies. This is Carnegie and Rockefeller, the two big business owners of the 1800s, steel and oil. I'm not the rockmaster, I'm the stealer, because the last name is Rockefeller, and he works with steel. Oil, my gosh, that's so punny. Yeah, I don't know, it would take a lot more explaining. Here's some watercolor thing I failed at. Here's more of Lisa and Doug. This is what their colors look like, and they're super adorable. I drew this for their 1-month anniversary, although it was a little early, March 8th. You can find this video on my channel of a speed paint doing with my first micron pens. Oh, by the way, these drawings are not in order. This was something I drew for my friend. Basically, she said, "Can you draw this good for me?" She had made a picture of a girl with 4 arms and roller skates and 4 eyes. So I drew it for her. This is my channel banner, I believe. It didn't turn out nearly as good on YouTube. Yeah. Here is Bibby 2.0, when I decided to actually make her a good character instead of just like a drawing. But this is the language she speaks. If you know what Animal Crossing is, I suspect it sounds a little bit like Animalese, except maybe a little different. And the tally marks here represent the number of people she's killed. So very friendly. Alrighty then. Here we have the last drawing of Bivy so far. And this is, actually it was a mistake that turned into a good thing. Basically what happened was I was coloring and I accidentally made a mark down here and I'm like, oh no. And so I'm like, hey, that gave me an idea. And she's very corrupted, let's say that. And when she's about to kill someone, this is what she looks like. She gets red in the eyes and she gets those little black bits, tears. She grabs her chalk ready to add another tally and she kills him with green bubbles, yeah. Here's a profile picture I made for a friend. She's on YouTube. Maybe go check her out. I don't know. Over here, this is just a sketch I was making that failed, but I wanted to keep it just in case. Alright, here we get into the more sketchbooky looking stuff. We have some character designs here for my upcoming comic that I might put on this channel. I don't know how to do anything technology related, so I don't know how to do voice acting, so it's a maybe. Here's some more character designs of more of the main characters. Move pencil thing. Sorry. But I basically just drew them, their names, and their weapon of choice. Here is the official character design of Kyojin, who is an insane elder wolf. Her name is Insane in Japanese. And she is a sorcerer. She fought in a war, and so she has a lot of battle scars. And the idea with this is she scratched herself and wrote in blood. Okay. This is self-explanatory. I failed. Here's another character design for my comic. Her name's Ivy. My original idea was she was a spousy cat, which is a combination of like a spider monkey, a mouse, and a meerkat, but I'm not really seeing that anymore, so I might have to change it. Put your ideas in the comments. There's that. I tried making galaxy hair stuff, and I accidentally put 2 R's in explored. You know when you're writing and you put an R, and then you take a break, and you come back and you forgot you put the R, so you put another R? I don't know. I don't like showing this one to people because it failed. Here's something else I did for my friend. Different friend. Everything I say for my friend in here is for different people. But she has a game named, like, Miitopia or something. I don't know. It's a me game. And this is what her me looks like. And I was like, what should I draw? And she's like, draw this. And so I drew it for her. Yeah. Here's a furry eating a donut. Here is the Gravity Falls as ponies. And I was originally going to just do Mabel. Actually, I was originally going to do the picture you see in the theme song right before it flips to the Gravity Falls postcard looking thing. But then I'm like, okay, I have no idea how to do Seuss, or Stan, so I was like, okay, I'll just do Mabel, and then I was like, wherever Mabel goes, Dipper goes, so I made both of them. I know the colors on her shooting star are wrong, but whatever. Here's something I was expecting a lot more love from. I put it on Artemino. By the way, my username on Artemino is Wolfpaws, just like my username on YouTube. You should go follow me, and I don't know, I was expecting a lot more from it, but it didn't get a whole lot of attention. Here's a LPS that I have, and I drew her, and I don't know, I didn't like it at first, but I'm starting to warm up to it. Here is an OC, an LPS as a human, and, I mean, if you want to pause and read all of that, go ahead, but that's just the OC info. Here's another one of those comic things. Hair, when it's wet, when it's dry. Unbrushed, brushed. And that's just how I feel. So, yeah. Rip. And then here is my sketchbook redraw. I was going to say annual, but I completed this in a little over a month. This is my last drawing in here. And here is the last page. Nothing else to it. Now, I wanted to show you the... I said this in my last sketchbook tour, but whatever I draw first, I redraw last. So, this was the first one. And this is the last one. I mean, the last one is definitely better, not only because the character design itself is more like me, but I had my jelly roll, and I feel like that just made it that much better. The changes I made to my persona, I gave it feathered wings, and I changed the hair and her main outfit. So, there's that. Well, I hope you enjoyed my sketchbook tour, and here is the part that you've been waiting for. You can probably hear my brother's music in the background, not the bathroom. Anyway, I need to know what sketchbook to use next. I have this one, a Strathmore Mixed Media. It's got 40 sheets, and it's the same size as the last one. We have a Canson Mixed Media, which has 50 sheets. It's a little bigger. We have another Strathmore Mixed Media sketch pad that is about the size of printer paper. Then we have this unbranded sketchbook. I don't know how many sheets it has. I don't know what type of paper it is. It's rather thin. And there's definitely a lot more sheets. Then we have another Strathmore sketch. As you can see, I like Strathmore. I like Strathmore and Canson the best. Hashtag not sponsored. But this one used to have 100 sheets, although I already started it and ripped a few out, as you can see, because I don't know why. They were bad. I have a few more that I'm less willing to use, like this one for charcoal, pastel, the sketch pad that came with the drawing set, and another sketch paper that I already started that I usually just use for ripping out larger drawings. And of course I have the giant ones, and if you look how giant they are, my feet are size 8 in women's. Yeah, they're pretty giant. Alright guys, that would be the outro, so once again, vote right now for which sketchbook you want to see sketchbook tour number 3 in. They will be titled Black Large, Canson Mixed Media, Strathmore Mixed Media Pad, Strathmore Mixed Media, and Strathmore Sketch. And also, if you want me to use one of the other ones I listed, then leave it in the comments. So this was sketchbook 1, this was sketchbook 2, and I look forward to sketchbook 3.